through here before people tune in because I had trouble getting this connected. Interesting. I mentioned something about a gas leak up the road, and the fire department has to go across the railroad crossing to get to the gas leak. It looks to me like they may have to go the long way around. I'm hoping I'm wrong and it's not a gas leak, but I recognize the smell because I've had, all the years living on my own, I've always had natural gas for heat and cooking and everything. Let me step over here. Now I think about it, maybe I should have just filmed and uploaded later. Something interesting to point out, there's some heritage units in the area. I have no idea if there's one on this train or not. I won't know until the end of it gets here, because the Aussie Corpsman is always on the front, the CSXs is always on the back, going up empty, and when they're loaded they go back the opposite direction. Tubby. I lost everybody. Oh well. The only thing bad is about going live, I can't take pictures and videos both at the same time. You know, it's funny, yesterday I got the storm in a few minutes after 2, sat there until a few minutes after 5. The signal stayed red both ways the whole time. I left and went to the Sunday night service at Cranberry Baptist. Then I found out from one of my friends that a lot of trains went through after Amtrak. They obviously were working on the track somewhere or something, because that's unheard of on a Sunday. Sundays is usually a somewhat busy day when I'm in Thurman. Most Sundays, I can't say about every Sunday, but most Sundays you go to Thurman, you'll get like multiple trains. how many times I've seen that coal car here. Of course, there's probably not very many coal cars that have 99 cents spray paint on the side of it either. Gas. Well, that's interesting. I think there's 3 engines instead of 2. Well, 4 engines. Interesting. Well, that's somewhat weird to see here. Usually there's 2 engines on each end, not 4 engines on one end. That's somewhat weird for this. R.J. Corman has the 2 engines leading. The one, I think they are most of the time they have them leading on the empty trains. The very last engine is the SD70. I think a couple General Electrics too. So that's interesting. Now the traffic's gone, I'm going to go across the road and point out something interesting. Make a long story short, this wall that got replaced, people still walked up a little bit over that. It's been over a year. Make a long story short, people that's on the Historical Landmark Commission made way too big of a deal out of this wall that's replacing, not saying much about abandoned buildings that's sitting and falling down. So in the stream of pointing that out. Now, of course, the people, I'm not going to name names, the people that's irritated with me right now, it started with when I was out of town on the trip. Some story, rumor that got started I had nothing to do with. Only thing I'm guilty of is after hearing the rumor, repeating what I heard. But by the time I got back, the story was already spread all over town. And I got blamed for it when I was out of town when the story got started, which I will not repeat that story. But for some reason, they're making way too big to do all this wall. Now, I wish the old wall could have been saved, I really do, but this wall looks great. It's a really nice wall, and the contractor's done an excellent job replacing it. And that's the historical landmark built by the Housing Authority of the City of Mount Hope, the United States Housing Authority, Franklin D. Roosevelt. He was president at the time this was done in 1939. I keep thinking 1938 for some strange reason, but the plaque says 1939. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, before I go, if you enjoy my videos, please like and subscribe to Waldo's Trainers here on YouTube. And you can also join and become a channel member if you want to. Alright, thanks for watching.